Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me again. We're back at the range today. Today we're going to do a little shooting and talk about the mask, the Dead Air Mask 22 suppressor. I've had this for a little while. It took forever to get it, go through the legal channels. It took quite a few months, but I've had it for, I don't know, a year or two now, and I normally run it on the Ruger Precision 22 rifle. We're going to do some shots on it today and let you hear what it sounds like on a bolt action. And we're also going to put some rounds through my Browning Buckmark 22. We'll shoot a few CCI standard through. We'll do that both suppressed and not suppressed. Then I have a few rounds of the 22 CCI quiet. We'll run that. Then I have a few CCI subsonic. And then I also have some Aguila 22 long rifle subsonic. So we'll run all those through both of these platforms, and hopefully you can get a feel for them. And then later when we get back to the house, I will take the suppressor apart and get it ready for cleaning, and we'll also get that on video. So stay tuned. All right, we're going to do 5 rounds unsuppressed of the CCI standard. Now we're going to run 2 rounds of each of the, starting with the CCI quiet. Then we'll go to 2 rounds of the Aguila subsonic. And then we'll finish up with 2 rounds of the CCI subsonic. I don't know if this is going to have enough to cycle, even unsuppressed. I'm not sure. I've never tried it. We'll see. I really doubt the first 2 rounds of the quiet are that. Those are only like 750 feet per second. So we'll see. We may have just turned this into a single shot pistol. Yep, didn't. There's an audible difference between the first 2 and that one. And that's functioning. All right, so everything functioned except for the quiet. I knew the quiet wouldn't function. I wasn't sure about the other. And I think once we add the suppressor, I don't think any of these subsonic rounds will function this gun, but we'll see. Let's add a suppressor. We'll be right back. All right, so on this, no ears. I know it's quiet. Again, we're going to do those same 3 ammos, except we're going to do it in reverse order, just simply because I know the CCI quiet won't function the gun. So we're going to start with the CCI subsonic, go to the Aguila subsonic, and then we're going to end with the CCI quiet, 2 rounds of each. Let's see if it functions with a suppressor. I didn't say at the beginning, but the suppressor is threaded in a 1/2 by 28 threads. Uh-oh. The actual clinking of that quiet hitting the cardboard is making more noise than the gun functioning. So all that noise came from the function of the gun on those quiets. The other ones, they're very quiet as well, but at least they did function the gun. So that was pretty cool. And if you can believe it, it's even going to be more quiet on the bolt action. Let's do a test on that. All right, so now we're going to run unsuppressed. First 2 rounds will be the CCI standard. Next 2 rounds will be the CCI subsonic. Then after that, we have 2 rounds of the Aguila, and we're going to finish up with the CCI quiet. Let's see how this sounds unsuppressed. I think that's it. Yep. So even unsuppressed, I think that quiet is hearing safe. Now we got the suppressor on. We're going to start with the CCI standard, 2 shots, 2 shots of the CCI subsonic, 2 shots of the subsonic Aguila, and then 2 shots of the CCI quiet. There's definitely a delay in the click and the thud with these quiets. They're only moving like 750 per second. I think that was the last shot. Yep. So let me know what you think. It's pretty quiet. It's my first and only suppressor at the moment, which leads me to a question. Those of you who have watched all the way to the end of this video, give me your recommendations for the best 300 blackout suppressor. I've been doing a lot of reading and looked at a bunch of top 10 lists, and the funny thing is nobody's top 10 list is the same at all. So I know it's a matter of opinion, but I want to hear from the folks that's actually running the suppressors on their gun. I'm looking for the 300 blackout, specifically for a 16-inch barrel AR style gun. I think I've got it narrowed down to either the Dead Air Wolfman, which can be run on a 9mm as well, or the new Surefire SOCOM something SS. It's got a number about that long, but it's the newest one they put out. There's quite a difference in the price in those 2 suppressors, but the ultimate goal would be for the quietest can on the 300 blackout. I also have a 308 bolt action rifle that Surefire could mount to, but on the flip side, I also have a 9mm carbine, a couple of them actually, that the Dead Air Wolfman could mount to. So there's pros and cons for me to go either way, but even if it's outside of those 2, let me know what you're running. Give me some suggestions. I cannot talk. And I'll let you guys know what I wind up with. All right. So it's actually been a couple of days since we went to the range, and finally getting around to taking this apart and cleaning it. It's the mask, Dead Air mask suppressor. I think I have about, I don't know, somewhere between 500 and 1,000 rounds through it, and I've not cleaned it yet. So this may be a little challenging. I know this is loose because I forgot where I put the box and can't find the tool, but I was able to turn it with my hand. So I'm hoping the baffles come out fairly easy. I have not tried it. So we'll be, using the suppressor. I saw on another YouTube video today where a fella uses a tube for the M&M minis. All this stuff will fit right in this tube. And then as the solvent, we're going to use the CLR. Now, I did see on the mask or on the Dead Air website, they said that we could use the dip method. And if you don't know what that is, if you Google it, it'll pop up. From what I read, though, that puts off some nasty vapors, and it's best done outside. And so I've seen a lot of folks use this instead. So we still are outside. You should wear gloves with these when you're dealing with anything that has the potential of coming in contact with lead. I don't have any gloves, but I will immediately go wash my hands when I'm done with all this. But as a precaution, if you do this, I would most definitely wear some safety gloves. You don't want this skin contact. So let's see if we can get this all apart and get it soaking. So there's the end cap. That came off fairly easy. Here's the other end cap. I'm glad I'm doing this for the first time on video, because knowing me, I'm going to forget how the baffles go back in. All right, so, oh, look at this. No way. I was expecting to have to fight and argue with this, but those slid right out. I don't know if you can see up in there very well, but it is, tube's fairly dirty. However, I wouldn't put the tube itself into any solvent. I think it's got a Cerakote coating on it, and you run the risk of maybe damaging that coating, eating it off. May be fine, I don't know, but I'm not. I will take a toothbrush and some Hops number 9 and get in there and do that. Let's take these all apart. So this has a neat little thing. I did read that you have arrows. The way the channels go together when you put them back and lock them into place, they're actually arrows. So the end of the arrow needs to be with the logo, the mask, Dead Air Mask logo. That's how it goes in. So let's take all these apart and see how they come apart. Yeah, you can see they're dirty. I think all these parts are the same except for the 2 pieces on the end. Yeah, they got to build up. You can see it already coming off on my hands. You need to definitely wear gloves with this. You hear it, maybe you can hear it grinding, I don't know. There and there. So these are your 2 end pieces. They look like that. And then all these in the middle are the same. And then you have your, I guess that might be considered the spacer, the blast chamber maybe. And I just lost my mic, it ran down the shoulder. Let's just set the mic over here, maybe it'll still be all right. So what we'll do is I'm going to stack these back up and put them in this tube, or maybe I'm not. There we go. It's got a little wobble bit there. You can hear, hopefully you're picking up on the microphone, the crunchy and the grindy that's going on here from the lead and the powder. This is actually fairly clean from what I was expecting. I thought they'd be really stuck together, really marred up, a lot of coating. There is a bit in there, but I'll soak these probably for, I don't know, 8 hours, maybe longer, and then take a Q-tip to the insides and wipe off the outsides. From everything I've seen on the great YouTube, this is the best way to do it. And like I said, the website does say you can use the dip process. I just saw a lot of people saying they weren't too sure about all that. I don't even remember how that went in. I guess, yeah, there we go. So then all those should fit right into this M&M tube, like so. I thought that was a pretty ingenious idea. Sometimes I don't know how people figure this stuff out. It's pretty clever. Simple, but very effective. I should have opened this off the camera so you don't see me struggle. But that's okay. You can laugh at me. Never go anywhere without a pocket knife. There we go. You guys ever heard that old saying that it's bad luck to close a knife that you didn't open? I never heard that before, and I opened the knife and handed it to my brother, and he handed it back and told me that. Said it was bad luck if he closed the knife. So I'm going to pour this CLR in and cover it all the way to the top. Getting it on my mat here. Now I don't know if you can see in there, but it is already fizzing and bubbling. So it's already going. Ooh, there's a nice layer of black already. It's a nice, pretty green color, and that's already dirty and black. So that started working immediately. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna flip this cap, set it to the side, and probably gonna give it till, I may take them out in the morning before I go to work. But if not, it'll be about this time tomorrow before I take them out. And when I take them out, we'll start again, lay them out, and show you how they look when they come out of here, and we'll go from there. Like I said, with these, I'll probably just, the tube's not terrible. I don't know if you can see down in there or not. Am I holding it in the right spot where they can see? That way, I think a little old toothbrush and some hops number 9, maybe some cotton swabs, we'll get that, take care of that. But I wouldn't run anything with hard wire brush or anything in there, just not scratch anything up. These baffles on the mask are made of stainless steel and titanium. I also read that you don't want to clean with the dip method or the CLR if you have a suppressor or silencer, whichever you call it, that's made from aluminum. That this stuff's not good to do with aluminum. So this is stainless steel and titanium, so I should be fine. I will clean these by, like I said, by hand with some hops number 9. I did see on there, I think it was on the Dead Air site, that said don't put the threaded pieces into the chemicals for whatever reason. But again, it's probably because they're anodized, they're Cerakoted, I mean. So, but we'll let this soak, and we'll pull them apart probably tomorrow and let you guys see what they look like and finish the cleaning process. And I'm going to go wash my hands real quick until we get back. Thank you. All right, so it's been a little over 24 hours later, and shame on me, but I still do not have a pair of gloves. The only thing I've done was pour the liquid out into a glass jar until I figure out how I need to properly dispose of that. I'm not real sure how to do that yet. When you have the CLR and the mixture of lead, I'm sure that's going to be some potent, nasty stuff. So I need to figure out how to dispose of it properly. If you know, let me know in the comments. But let's see what this stuff looks like. And again, please use gloves and be smarter than me. I mean, I may not even have to rub on this very much. They come out very clean. There goes my tube. Let's kind of dry off the liquid a little bit. Try to get as much of this on the rag as possible to keep it off my hands. Basically what we'll do, look at this, I don't even really have to rub on it. Look how clean that came. Can you see down inside there? Look at that. That's not going to take much at all. Goodness gracious, I'm impressed. I am impressed. They're all like that. Look at that. They all look pretty good. This stuff's got a little bit of a smell to it. And that piece, there's just a tad bit on that one right there. Not bad though. Not bad. This will clean up very quickly. Again, I can't stress enough, be smarter than me. Put on some gloves. As soon as I'm done with this, I will go straight in and wash my hands up real well. But I'm just basically going to, at this point, there's not much to do. I'm going to dry them off, put them back in the tube, and rock on with it in another video later to come. So I guess that'll pretty much do it for now. let's just wipe one down and take a look, see at it, and see how much is actually getting on the rag there. See, not much. Not much at all. Yep, that's not much came off on that at all. That's pretty cool. That did an awesome job. Awesome job on that. So that's going to be it for now. Like I said, I'll just wipe the rest of these down and then put them back in the can, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe and have fun.